I'll call you with more details. Thank you.
David, I hope you don't mind. Well, I was in the neighborhood.
And you thought you'd stop by?
Well, maybe you shouldn't put so many logs on the fire.
Yes, I'm sure Ryan told you all about it. But as you can see, my house is still standing. What can I do for you, Erica?
I have a problem. And I thought maybe you could help.
Well, it's obviously not medical. You look fantastic, as always.
You're in an awfully good mood.
For a man who's supposed to be leaving town in disgrace.
Are you? Are you still leaving town?
What do you want, Erica?
I think you know.
Fusion.
Your name has come up quite a lot.
Yeah, and Ryan has been particularly enthusiastic about pinning the whole mess on me. Did he send you here?
No man tells me what to do. You should know that better than anyone, David.
Do you think I did it? Do you really think that I snuck into Fusion and zapped those computers myself?
I think if you did it, you would stick around. You'd want to watch the fallout. I don't think you would leave town.
Well, you know me so well.
So you're still here. Did you do it?
No.
David, your fingerprints are all over that flash drive.
Which was stolen from my house. So if you want to find out who downloaded that virus into Fusion's system, find out who broke in here.
That makes sense.
Good. So this conversation is over.
No, not quite. There's still quite a lot of evidence, strong evidence, against you.
Circumstantial, I'm sure.
No, David, you are the #1 suspect. And the pressure is only going to increase. The scrutiny.
The harassment, you mean?
No, it doesn't have to be like that. David, if you were smart, and I know you are, you'd let me help you. Many happy years here. Some difficult ones, too. Dimitri and I got married in that chapel. Just the two of us, and Edmund and Bianca were our only witnesses.
It's very romantic.
Yes, yes, it was. And as good as our marriage could be, there were a lot of misunderstandings, many obstacles.
Yes, there was that stabbing incident, right?
Yeah. It's amazing we parted friends.
Kind of like us.
Yes. Like us.
So, this little trip down memory lane, ex-lovers still caring for each other, is this the build-up for why you want to help me?
David, you could use some assistance, and it's not as if you have any friends.
I don't need any help, Erica. And you can't expect me to believe that you would offer out of the goodness of your heart.
Hardly. David, you need to get out from under suspicion. And Fusion needs a large jolt of cash.
You want me to be a partner?
Investor.
I'd rather be a partner.
I thought you were leaving town.
This jolt of cash, how much are we talking about?
10 million.
And what would 20 million buy me?
A bigger piece of the profits once Fusion gets back in the black.
You see, I was hoping it would buy me the truth.
I'd forgotten how suspicious you are.
Only when it's warranted. You've been after one thing from the moment you waltzed in here, Erica. Information.
Knowledge is power.
And you thought I would be so dazzled by your charms that I would slip up and say something incriminating. The only problem with that, it implies that I actually had something to do with bringing down Fusion's computers, which I didn't.
I was just hoping that you'd be open to negotiation.
There's nothing to negotiate. which means this negotiation is over.
Well, you seem very anxious to get rid of me.
Yes, I am.
Then tell me the truth.
My house was robbed. You can check with the police blotter.
So you just happened to have a flash drive stolen that just happened to end up crashing Fusion's computer system.
I have dozens of flash drives, Erica. That's how doctors work. Here, see? Here you go. We download the files and then we bring them home.
Only one of them happened to turn up at Fusion.
You know what's so funny about all this? Everybody is so busy trying to brand me the culprit behind it. Has anybody even stopped to think that I have absolutely no reason whatsoever to bring down Fusion? I don't hate makeup. I don't hate you. And I haven't locked horns with Ryan in a long time.
So you think that I should be looking for someone who hates me? And Ryan? David?
I'll wire you the $10 million for Fusion.
And?
As I said, if you want to find out who cyberbombed Fusion, find out who broke in here. Use your feminine wiles on him. I'm sure you'll get a confession.
If I were using my feminine wiles, this conversation would be much further along.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe you're right. Maybe the townspeople have just chosen you the most obvious monster, and I have been looking in all the wrong places. If you change your mind about negotiating, let me know.